Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I am going to be streaming this time the Nucleotide PUBG Mobile Scrims. If you guys want to compete in this, pretty much know the drill. Hit the Discord link below and you'll be good to go. Alright, so before that, or after that, we are literally getting into the game right now. So I think what we're going to do is just jump right into the game as you... Wait, you guys can't hear that, can you? Uh-oh. Might need to fix something because I hear it loud and clear. It's so loud. But you guys can't hear that, I don't think. No. So let me fix that. Give me a sec because I go and fix Rooney this. And if I might have to stop the stream and start back up later. Desktop audio, mic audio, default. Default. Alright, I think you can hear that. Alright, that should do it. If you can't hear it, let me know and I'll just restart stream, okay? Alright. So, we're about to begin, as you can hear. Let me show you guys what I see. Also got to take out the music. Yes, you should be able to hear it. I see the desktop audio going up and down, so that usually means it's working, but there has been a time before where even though it does that, and it shows to me visually, you guys might not be able to hear it. So I still want you guys to let me know. Let me know if you hear it or not. Both. Either way. Appreciate your help, support. Thanks, guys. We are starting first match. We have 4 matches in this one. They have these events almost, I think, every single day, if not almost every day. You guys can literally sign up for these whenever you want. So feel free to do that right now if you would like. Let's see, as we have teams jumping down to roughly around Milta Power. That's not necessarily very much of a hot drop, but we do have some teams going in that direction. Farm, another position that I wouldn't normally say is a hot drop, but still we're seeing a lot of teams go in that direction. Very strange. I think some teams are trying to get that car that might be a little bit north of Farm. Very particular car, though. We'll see other teams maybe going towards school. My job as a caster is to find the battles. So if we find a battle, we will go there. At least that's the idea of it. As I'm looking right here at Winlando landing in. And things will render in just a sec, you know. It's no, he's not underwater. There we go. So we'll just keep an eye on Londo as he sees a few enemies. He's backing up. He already knows he doesn't want to stay there anymore. Trying to see who's the one shooting. Let's go and take a look. It might be Dent, no. Tay? No. There we go. It's Mary. Mary has enemies all around. And I'm not sure if she was able to hit anybody. But she certainly has a lot of enemies in close proximity. A little bit of a sketchy position, if you do ask me. And why is she, like, stuck in the wall? Is that me? It's like she's running right into the wall. That was weird. But she is inside that house. We see one, at least, player alive. Yeah, all of them are still alive. Must have been Tremaine who was hurt in that initial gunfire. But still, I'm very surprised. Nobody has decided to push Mary, given that she is by herself here against everybody. Ooh, shots on the side, and Poppy is knocked down. We'll see if, yep, shooting down and around the wall there, and Mary is knocked. Should have tried to find a bit more of a hidden position. And nice shots there as they were able to get another one. That was from Dents. So here we have Dents pushing up. Probably going to go for the quicker revive choice. And right now, Tammy, or Tremaine, there we go. Tremaine gets a revive already and is picking up another teammate with Jay. So that kind of evened things out again. So all that damage that Team 20 have done already, it will only be short-lived until more damage to come. So sometimes you do want to push, and apparently the rest of the team for WIN, for Win, they weren't ready to push. Because they would have done it, generally speaking. So here's Tremaine pushing up the most. I like the idea here. Getting an angle to the right, but nobody is on that right side. I guess he's just making sure. Dance got Kai Poppy. And now we go into the house. An enemy on the right side, but he's pretty low on health, and he still gets taken down. And Tremaine will be out of the game. Poppy's just about to be thirsty. And look at Jay. Jay's health is already so low. This might be it for these two. And I'm not sure where the fourth one is. I want to see here. Shippy. Yep, Shippy is just staying in one house. And look at all the enemies to watch out for. It will be a 1v4 if Shippy tries to be aggressive. Maybe he can just get away with chilling here and nobody will come into the house. I don't know how likely that will be. The only saving grace is that Team 20 has no idea where you are. Otherwise, they would have went to your spot. And so they may just move on thinking that you moved on. We'll keep going because I'm sure there's other stuff. And there is a knocked player. So let's see what's going on. We got LB AE, I guess that's how you say that. And there we go. One guy's just rotating around. He can easily get the thirst if he wanted to. Looks like he's in trouble. He's just gonna keep crawling away. But there's no crawling here. Oh! Shots on the far side. There was somebody in the car. And I think maybe Fuzzy is gonna shoot from here. See if he can get hits. Looks like he's trying his best, but he doesn't make it. Lux will get closer. Well, it looks like they've... Oh, wait, that buggy is still going after it. But, yeah, it looks like Tive did not want to chase on his own, so he just regroups, and then they're going to push forward again. So that what must have been Lucifer driving by with a teammate, obviously, in the back. Spike. Ooh, shot down. And another shot down in the car. Kindle with a two-piece. And that finishes up this side of the team. There is still a second half, but unfortunately... they will be taken down. Kindle so toxic as he will not go for the thirst yet. It'd be so funny though if the other team that was shooting them in the first place came around. That would have been hilarious, but that doesn't seem to be the case, and Kindle gets the thirst. There is... oh no, so looks like Dinka does get taken down. We're just left with Detonator, I believe. Detonator. Is that how you say that? Detonator. Anyway, Detonators sounds right. And there they are driving. Let's see if, well, the Uzi certainly isn't the right choice. And your other gun, is that an M7 or an AK maybe? Whatever it is, it doesn't seem like a long-range choice, in which case things are a little troubling. So he's going to stay in this house, hoping that they just kind of pass by without any issue. And that does seem to be the case. You see a whole trail of cars going along the way, not stopping at the house at all. Let's see. Hold on. Let me pop up YouTube because I didn't restart it before, so I want to see if the audio is fine. Off on the side and Poppy. Oh, audio is certainly fine. Good. I just wanted to make sure that was clear because I was having a little bit of audio issue before we started, but I thought I fixed it, and apparently I did fix it. So I'm a genius. We're going to head to different teams and figure out what they want to do at all these places. Again, Savage God. Actually, I didn't say this. Thank you for joining in. You are first. You are absolutely first. On the other end, we got GG Big Chuck, Truny, and Candle as well. They have zero kills on the board. Maybe that will change. Heading more center circle, we'll go to Forever. We got Mad Dog, Love, Sandu, and then Majesty as well. Maybe he will grace this very lands. Hitman are close. They're just on a little bit of an just in a different position, on a different compound. GN Official, Yamraj, Senpai, Bai, and Hitman Ninja. Looks like they're shooting across. I'm not sure at who. Yeah, they're shooting the car there. They must have saw that car stop there, or maybe they just know in general that that's somebody's vehicle. He's trying to hit the tires, but apparently can't get it. Still hasn't hit it. So I don't know why, but that is the case. Trying to hit him with solo fires with the M16. Definitely a good pseudo sniper if you don't have one. Ooh, we even saw Mad Dog there for a moment. Just trying to get a little peek in. And none of these are making contact. There's a drop coming down. Let's see what's inside of it, shall we? It is empty. No, there has to be something in it. There we go. An AUG level 3 gear, and a cheek pad for some reason for a non-sniping weapon in the in the bucket or in the box. Going over to Hyun. I think that's how you say his name. Hyun. Yubin and Swag are also on the team, but they are a 3-person team in general. So that might be a little bit of a disadvantage, as you can have a max of 4 players in each match. But, you know, we've seen, and actually recently we've seen a 3-player team, I should say, not multiple, a 3-player team win a match with some significant kills. So that's only happened, I think, like yesterday, which is pretty crazy, but it is possible. Here's the new Tesla, as I think people are really enjoying this new vehicle. I am. I love how it's being incorporated into the game, especially in that new Evo mode. Oh, he is there. Hits some and gets the knock on Sandu. And so Ninja OP should be pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, they are not deciding to push. Otherwise, they'd be in a little bit more of a rush. So they're going to get that revive easily. And things will just start from scratch again. That's why I'm not really sure why teams love to shoot long range if they have no inclination to push it. I mean, yes, you might be able to get a knock. You're probably never, ever going to get a thirst unless the enemy is really messing up. In which case, then you should shoot at that point. But generally, to just shoot when they have cover and then they get knocked and they hide behind it and you're just going to sit there. I don't know. It just doesn't seem logical necessarily. But that's maybe I'm missing something on that front. I never really understood that point. There's a lot of players here that are looking over to where... Ooh, that was a good snipe. So this is what I'm talking about. You got the knock. Now it's time to push. They know that they have advantages because they have 4 people. Unfortunately, Leon gets hit badly, and this car is just about exploded. Luckily, he's able to get around the bend. He's going to heal first. The rest of the team might do some changes. There's a Molly inside the house. Here's Pinda Boy. Pinda Boy is going to throw a grenade out, and we'll see if this is a safe spot. I'm not sure if it is a safe position. He's trying to make it a safe position. The good part about it is that grenades really won't hit you, but he's still outside where he can get shot from other directions. So I guess not as easily as I imagined. Ooh, a shot from the other balcony, and that will be a knock from Slap Soil. Is there anyone else in this house? Yes, there is. Safety. Or Safety. Safety is in here, and he will come out and shoot. He got a hit. He didn't finish him up yet, though. Shoots again. There's a knock, so they do get it in return. And Pinda apparently got a knock as well, and that's it. That is a 5-kill game right there, baby. Or 4. Well, they got 4 right there. But Pinda has been very busy, as he has 5 kills on his own right now. That's kind of crazy. But that was a great way to hold the house. I really never thought of holding the balcony to hold your position. It was actually a really smart move. And the reason why it was a smart move is for maybe 2 reasons. One, obviously the grenades, to watch out for them. That's a given. But then your second thought might be, well, now you're kind of out here, right? You're out of the house. You're a little exposed to some different environments. Well, what are you exposed to? You're exposed to this house that your teammate was at. So he's protecting this side. At least that was the idea. And if there's anyone that comes to these corners of the houses that weren't on that one that we were just looking at, they would have a hard time shooting up. I mean, they would be on the below part. They'd be looking up, and it's just harder to see from here. So that was actually a pretty good move. Pretty good overall. Just trusting teammates was the case there. And once his teammate died on the other house, then he was like, nope, that's not going to work anymore. So teams driving by here and against another. And I think one of them stopped by. I'm trying to see which one, though, but I think one did. Was it Julu? Nope. JMT. I guess none of them did. They were getting close to it. None of them stopped. Here's Sub. He's trying to figure out how to get a good shot. Maybe Tay. Tay's not real. Oh, he does see him. I'm kind of surprised he's not shooting at this at all, as he might be able to get a kill because they are a little too exposed. There's not really a lot of hidden spots on that left side. But instead, he's going to hold that. Oh, maybe not as much as I thought. He just shot, and he got hit in return, too. Another reason why Tay's probably not shooting as much is because he only has a second teammate. And if he gets knocked, then his teammate gets revived or goes for the revive. There's no one else to protect the spot. So he's only going to probably shoot when it's absolutely necessary to. Let's see here. Go to OGM. Thank you guys for tuning in. I see that you guys are coming in. Let me know how you guys are feeling, how you're doing. I hope you're having a great day. If it's nighttime for you, hope you're having a great night. I'll be streaming this match along with the next 3 matches. If you guys want to see how cool these teams play, then just sit back and relax. Enjoy the show. We're going to have a sense of how PUBG Mobile's play, how PUBG Mobile comp teams play, especially now that we're leading up to PMCO. It might be a great experience to kind of learn, and hopefully I can give you some insight as well based on what they do well, and maybe some things that they don't do as well to give you the full picture. So here's Try Fuzzy with the rest of his team. They're actually really, really separated. But now they're just coming in, so not as separated as I thought. But quickly shifting over to another fight right now. So Tay, yep, they got pushed. It looks like Tay is able to get one and stay alive. Maybe reload 2. And I don't know how, yeah, that's short-lived. Tay is knocked. With that, Mari from the outside was able to get a kill too. Oh no, good shots though. Mari was able to stay alive with a lot of his health still good to go. So let's see if he goes for the revive first. He's in the corner of that house. There he is. So he knows it. He knows exactly. Oh, but he just shot late. And great job from that particular player waiting for him to let off the gas there, let off the trigger, and then popped out at that moment. So he was able to shoot first and obviously shoot last to get the kill. So congratulations. And they also bring back 2 players. They were a full 4-person team. They lost one in the scuffle, but that was good enough. I think they're pretty happy that they went from 1 player to 3, given that the situation could have easily went that direction. All right, let's see. As the player that got killed, you gotta give respect when respect is due, and he didn't go for the thirsts. And in hindsight, you might say, oh, if he only went for the thirst, he would have got 2 points. Still, in hindsight, he played it right for not only for, respectable reasons, just like giving respect to other teams. But the other thing is he did it for his own self-interest. He did not want to take time to shoot at people who were not going to shoot back. He knew where the enemy was, and he wanted to make sure that he didn't lose that by shooting and then creating so much noise that he loses track of them. So he just wanted to pay attention. He wanted to maximize his chance of winning the entire fight, not just getting a few kills. So I thought that was very impressive from him, and it was just the right move. I think a lot of people get lost in the sauce when they try to go for thirsts all the time, no matter what. And you're really hurting your chance to win matchups by doing so. This grenade, a good cooking. Let's see if it'll work. Throws it over. Ooh, should have got the knockout, but he won't. What a great throw, though, with the nade. He really was able to hold it down and then get those off. Chills is not healing, by the way, and there's a push in. Dev is throwing the grenade. I don't know if he got anyone, but he couldn't get anyone there. He is knocked. And I don't know why spectate mode has been really bad there. Whenever someone has their back to the wall, we just get phased back. It's really weird. But we still got another guy that's left. And Mario is now knocked. I'm not sure if that was caused by the grenade right there. I'm pretty sure it would have been. But here's a smoke now for maybe Warrior. Oh, that's a grenade. And Avi will get the last kill. There's another team coming into the fray. And they might stop here. Seems like that might turns into a never mind as they go up the hill and out of view. And there's also teammates that were shooting from up there, but I think they're pretty much done with that. We're gonna go to another side of the circle. Brady, welcome to the stream. Says hi. I am just here because I don't really like PUBG. Just here because nice. Yeah. Love that support. Obviously, Brady has been supporting my COD mobile streams for a pretty long time now, and I really do appreciate that. You've been one of my best supporters, actually, recently. So I really, again, appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy, regardless of whether you like PUBG Mobile or not. It's just a whole different type of game. Still Battle Royale. Still working with guns and grenades and throwables, but there's so many different aspects than COD Mobile. So it looks like the enemies in front decide to retreat with the vehicles that they have. And here's an attempt with a 4x scope. Can't quite reach the destination. But that seems to be relatively okay. They're not losing anything. They're not dying on their front because they couldn't get the shots on target. The other team just kind of went to another house. It's not like they left completely. Let's see what's in the drop. New drop. And we're looking down. Okay, look down. There we go. AWM with 3 times everything. Or a level 3 everything. So that will certainly be some nice loot to grab. With the smaller the circle, the less likelihood you'll actually use an AWM. But it's still nice to have, especially when the circle is this open. We'll take a look at one of the teams here, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by open. So this is where the circle will be roughly. Ooh, wait. You guys are shooting at people? There was a team on the right, and that still could lead to a fight, actually. Yeah, that should be a fight here. There's people on the right. I don't know if Swag noticed, but he was in front of his screen. Yeah, that guy from Team 15, he's right over this hill. He is not far away at all. And he's creeping up. He's going to try to shoot it. He does get a good chunk and gets the knock on Hyun. There's another guy that just kind of went up. This is a scary spot. Yeah, I was going to say, this is a scary spot for 77 Hertz. He had no protection at all from anywhere. There was a lot of different teams, not just that one that he was focused on. And I think he got knocked from the right. I think he got knocked from the compound in particular. And a team pushed into the compound, or not in the compound, but in the small circle here. And run him over. I don't know if he got the hit, but it doesn't matter. He's dead now. And that works for Senpai. So they just take over this little divot. This divot is a great position to hold, but you need to line up the cars in order to make it work. If you never line up the cars to protect the only side that's available to get hit from, then you're really opening yourself up in a very literal sense. There's a guy in the shed. That might be a problem. Maybe a grenade from there to the divot would be pretty nice. Here's a smoke that he's going to throw out. I guess he's just throwing it toward the compound so he doesn't continue to get peppered from that direction. Here's a grenade that he attempts to make it work. Instead, does it swivel down to the... Yeah, this one. So he must have hit the top of this shed roof, and that's caused it to come back. But that would be cool if he can get a grenade all the way over here. It does seem like a far throw from his angle, but if he can get it... Oh, see, that's where the grenade went. Tried it again. Might have got a little bit of damage, maybe on Ninja, but for the most part, it's pretty insignificant. Looks like Bai was able to get a hit too. He's got an M4 in hand, and the blue zone's pushing him out, so they're all going to be starting to drive now. And they have a car here that, in multiple cars, that it looks like they're going to go with. It looks like this zone is hurting a lot. Senpai is taking major damage. He's at 50%, and the enemy on the left dies. And he just kind of stalls it out here, and he will get taken down too. I don't know why he thought he should stop here. Maybe there is much more. He was going to die no matter what. He went in the direction where it was really bad. And so now we just left with 3 players on that team 12. Angle, looks like Uzi almost got thirsted. I don't know if GN got the knock from here in the first place. So if he just dies from natural causes, aka whoever knocked him, then it will go to the other team. Ooh, what the hell? Lux gets a grenade up there. No, oh, never mind. Lux killed himself, knocked himself with the grenade. Why would you do that? Oh, they're cutting. They're cutting over. They're making their way. I don't know if they knew that there was a knocked one there, but they're cutting it. Ooh, he got a good hit, and he got the knock again. Unfortunately, he might... No, he's still stay alive. Grenades coming over, and that finishes up Tive. That clears the angle here. Is there another grenade? Yeah. Ninja, be careful with that. I don't know if your teammates told you, but they threw another grenade. Let's see here. Right now, we got Flash who needs to heal. He might even see the enemies in that smoke. And he will get knocked from the gunshots. And the grenade almost thirsts him out completely. But it might as well happen. There's no chance he's going to get revived. Here's Chill staying in his smoke. His guns are glitched on mine. So whenever he peeks or tries to look down scope, it'll just be a big glitch. There are guys up top, and they might have just got hit. Ooh, he was above the rock. He was shooting below, maybe to the right side of it. Not in the exact direction. It's a great, just not for me, and you are a great streamer of both. CJ. Thank you. Thank you, Brady. Ooh. Safi almost got taken down with that grenade. Stays alive. His health is looking okay. It's not terrible, but it could use a little work. Here's the rest of Team 3. Apparently, they pushed up to this part of the circle. And that's where the glitched guns still are. But finally, Chills gets knocked down from this angle on this direction. And there's the thirst too. Apparently, a grenade hit him, I think, to thirst him out. So there's a few players from Team 12 on this angle. GN official. Mario. Not getting hit there. The next zone will shift in 1 minute. So there's certainly time. Minute is a good amount of time to work whatever you need to do. He has a hill on the right that he can easily cross to and get to his teammates. That should be problematic. This team, though, OGM needs to start moving. And 2 of them have already pushed forward to get into the next zone. Data's just going to bring a car here. And there's nobody on the south part of him, right behind him. There's no one up there. So he's certainly safe from that. Their only problem is on his left. But they are not below this hill. So that's why they're not getting these shots off. Let's see if we can find them easily. There they are. So that's how far that Team 3 team is. Still a good distance away. Kabir is just staying in the car. Apparently, that's safe enough. He was looking around. So what you do when you go into the car, the reason why he might have done that, not just to kind of fool some enemies into believing no one's in the car, but to also be able to get a higher third eye perspective on things. It really expands out, and you're able to see people maybe who are prone where you normally wouldn't be able to see them. But just make sure you don't go in the driver's seat, or else people will hear the car and then they'll think you're driving and shoot you in the driver's seat. So nobody is already pretty centered, and yet he really wants to be even more centered. Pretty aggressive play. Oh, that's an aggressive play for sure. He's pushing all the way up. And let's see if time will not tell, as he will be taken down. He will have nothing to say. And Shada will get taken down too. Nobody throws something. Let's see. We got a grenade over. I don't know if those are reaching. But that one looks pretty damn good. It's only going to be hitting behind the rock, though. These grenades are just short. He's trying to put all of his muscle into it. But he just can't seem to grasp the enemies. That blows up the vehicle in order to use it for more protection. The next zone is looking pretty good for all these 2 teams. The only team that it's really a little far for is this blue squad. Team 24. Here's Pinda. Spike has protection with that buggy. He's just kind of shooting the buggy, but there's really no reason. It's not like he's ever going to use that again, to be quite honest. I think he's trying to blow it up because that might lead to the kill of another player. But he has the whole rock, so it's not really much protection. Looks like his teammate just died thanks to a grenade. And another one's coming, but it's too short. Unless that was a smoke, maybe just to... Yep, it was a smoke to provide cover so they can get into zone. Nobody's going to throw this grenade out. This could be good. He might run into it. Yes, he does. Spike is out. Good throw from nobody. Nobody's going to push on the side. He sees the enemy. He's also getting hit through the smokes. Gotta be a little bit more cautious on that. Ooh, Reaper pushes out a little bit, and he was able to get data. There's Pinda. Pinda's being prone. I don't know if he heard Reaper. Yep, there he is. He's pretty exposed, but Pinda doesn't care. He wants to get at least 2nd place, so he's going to let Reaper stay alive. Never mind, he's not. I was going to say, maybe he's going to let him stay alive. Nope. So it's a 1v1v3. On this side, OGM's doing a fantastic job getting revives right now. It looked pretty bleak at a moment when a lot of their players were getting hit with grenades and some shots were coming at them, causing some knocks. But it seems like overall their smokes are their main reason of survival. Here's a molly coming thrown into the middle of it. Another molly thrown into the middle of it, and that does hurt Zayang. He's burning a little bit. He lost half his health because of it. Grenades coming up. That will be a miss. More grenades would have been perfect for this situation, but I'm assuming at this point nobody doesn't have any more. Shoots at Zayang, and he couldn't get the knock. We still got a team on that left side. There he is. Pinda Boy's coming in from the blue zone. He's got a tree for protection. He might see one in the grass. Oh, they're all knocked except for Spike. He should be able to get Spike. He's putting on a first aid. Oh, Spike doesn't have any meds. He's gonna die out. He might as well just stay behind the tree the entire time. What a smart play. 200 IQ. So that is it for match number 1. What a crazy amount of different things that went on. We saw someone blow themselves up with a grenade. We saw a lot of grenade use and killing people that way. We saw, over and over some positions that were held, taken over by another team, then taken over by another team. Constant rotation of teams for one position. And obviously right there, right then, just that 200 IQ play of, you know what, I'm just going to stay behind this tree. I'm healing. You're not. I can tell because I can see you. Rather than risk it for a shot, I'm just going to let you die. So that'll give him some extra points for that. Let's go and take a look at these scores. We got 3 for Safey, 1 for Seiya, and a huge 11 from an individual player, Pinda Boy. So congratulations to them. That'll be a team total of 15 kills. That is very significant, especially in PUBG Mobile. I know there's possibly some COD Mobile players in here with your ability to revive people. That's not the case here, obviously. So getting 15 is pretty good. OGM with 2 apiece from Trappy, Data, and Spike. 1 for Zayang, a team total of 7. And then ICG with 6 from Shada, 3 apiece for Reaper and Nobody, and 2 for Time. So a team total there of 14 kills. Really good from the top 3. I saw a lot of good things. We were really focused on all these guys, and constantly they were in fights. There's no question, especially with their kill count, you can tell. So really, give them props. They deserve it. Let's keep going. We got GN Official with 3 for Ninja OP and a team total of 6. BU coming in with 4 kills. Avi with 2. RIS with 3 for Lulu and a team total of 5. Not bad at all there. Next, we do have KEX, which is with 3 kills. Next is Xerox. I think it's Xerox, even though they have 0 as their tag. I could be wrong about that, though. I'll look into it. Anyway, 6 kills for them. Nepali with 3 for Nexo and a team total of 6. Forever with 0 kills. Try with 3 kills. LB with 0 kills. CCT with 0 kills. GG with 0 kills. FWs with 0. AL with 1 from Lucifer. Win coming in with 5 kills. We saw a bit of them at one point, especially in the beginning when their fight at where was that location? By the river. I can't tell exactly. I don't think there's a name for it. By the lighthouse, I guess, is the easiest way to answer that. UW with 1 kill from Slap Soil. Orca with 1 kill from Brandon. S1 with 1 kill from Shippy. And then OSU with 0 kills. So let's continue off of that. Oh, yeah. Forgot about this. Pinda Boy obviously will get the most kills here. Who had the most kills will get this beautiful title page for him. And then Hitman Ninja obviously got the most assists here. So congratulations to both of you. Excuse me. We are going to start match number 2 soon, but first I got to get myself into the room, and I also want to talk to you guys about this event, and maybe if you have any questions, let me know, and we'll go over that. So let me first see, is the room open for match number 2? Yes, it is. So I will get that going for sure. Some things I want to talk to you guys about is this competition happens multiple times a day. on almost every single day. I'm actually not sure if it's almost or actually every day, but definitely majority of days they have three games, I should say, not 3 matches, 3 events. So they have one at 4:30, I think, or 4, one of the two. Obviously this one, which happens at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then they got a 10:31 as well. So they really piled themselves up, and not only do they pile themselves up, but they actually fill those rooms, which is really impressive. That's why there's so many PUBG Mobile esports players in that server already. So it's not a problem where you're just like, you know, maybe they won't be able to fill this. I don't know. They do. They absolutely do, and they're really successful at doing so. So if you're interested in competing at a high level and wanting to make sure that you can fight, that'll be the one to do it with. All right, so I'm trying to get into this room, but I think the room is not working for me. So let's see. Try it again. Copy and paste and enter. It says password cannot exceed 6. So do we have? Well, there should be more than 6. Why does it say? Oh wait, password cannot exceed 6 numeric characters or alphanumeric characters. I don't have more than 6 though. I mean, I do have more than 6, but they always should be more than 6. So why is it saying it shouldn't be? That's weird. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot for some reason. I'm in room. I'm just gonna redo it. Room, enter room. Copy and paste this in. Enter. Okay, that worked. That was weird. Maybe it thought I was somewhere else because it looked like the same page. But I must have messed up somewhere maybe. All right, so I'm back into the room. Oh, the one that's organizing it is disconnected. Maybe that was a problem. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm in now, so I'm happy. But let me talk to you guys about a little bit more. PMCO is coming up. PMCO is coming up, and there's a few things you'll have to do in order to compete. If you guys don't know, if you registered and didn't look at the rules at all, they're doing a very, very new thing that is your responsibility to do before you compete. If you don't do this, you won't be able to play. Apparently, that's what they say. So what is it? You have to download a new app. It's crazy. I mean, it makes sense to me, but it is a little bit unorthodox. You have to download the Game AC tool in order to compete in PMCO. The tool is supposed to do, I think, 2 things in particular. One, it's supposed to make sure that you are you while you play, so you don't have somebody else competing under your name, I guess. So you pretty much, the way it enforces that is you take a picture before you start, and you take a picture when you're done with every match. And that way it'll say, all right, from head to toe, you played. That was you, and we'll register that in the app. The other thing it's supposed to do is to stop hackers from competing. I guess. I'm not exactly sure how good it will be at that. Obviously, it's an anti-cheat tool, AC. That's why it's called Game AC. But hopefully it is. Because in past PMCOs and other big events like that, like the Star Challenge, it was constantly like Hack City. There were so many hackers in the game. And I'm sure, you know, give PUBG Mobile the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure they were able to get rid of a lot of them who were trying to compete during that. But still, the damage was done. A lot of people got killed from hackers. And it really took a lot out of at least it took a lot out of your average Joe people who just wanted to compete to have fun and see, you know, just like put a little like step into the pool to see if it's something they want to do long term. But then when they had PMCO and they saw all these hackers that are just demolishing everybody, it kind of like took the fun out of it. So hopefully this step will fix that. Yeah, that's just something we hope for. So a lot of these competitions that we're seeing right in front of us, the ones that I'm showing you guys casting, they're great ways to get ready for those big tournaments. If you're interested, not only just for the immediate reasons, right, to find different players who are playing the game. Maybe they're going to be adversaries now, but maybe they'll become partners later. You can meet a lot of good teams. It's just like sports or anything like that. If you create a community of sports players, they all get together, they all enjoy playing together, You build teams that way. You build camaraderie, and obviously a fun experience. But sometimes you can build a dynasty. You can build some really strong teams that can really compete at a high level. So that's what we have here. We have a lot of different teams, a lot of different players who want to compete, and you putting yourself into that mix makes it that much better. More people to the pool, more skill into the pool, and diversity is always great. So if you guys want to compete, I highly recommend you do so. Yeah. The other things, well, let's just go into the game and see what we got so far. I got like a little bit of coffee left. This has been held since this morning. It's not warm at all, but I don't mind. You know what? I don't mind lukewarm coffee. I know that might sound disgusting, right? It should be hot or cold, I guess, if you want iced coffee. But I don't actually have a problem with lukewarm coffee. It's just, you know, yeah, it tastes like coffee. It's not like it changes the taste of it at all. Let's see. I want to see a cool logo. Let's see if we can find one from here. I've already seen tries. That's a pretty good one. It's not bad. I like the contrast between the background and the foreground. I don't think I've seen this one yet. This is adorable. Little Godzilla making a phone call. Look at that. Not a lot of logos though in this in these profile pictures. These I've seen before, but I'm gonna take a look at it again. I would say the only thing they like, I like this a lot, and really the only thing I would change, and I mentioned this last time I've looked at them. The only thing I would change, actually two things I would change. I forgot. There's two things I'd change. One is to center this GNX official, because it's a little bit lean to the right. You can kind of see the L is like covered only a little bit, and the G has a lot of space. So that kind of bothered me. In that same breath, I would probably heighten this up and lower this. So whatever they want to do here, just give that its space. You know, give that its space so it has its own ending, rather than ending it at the line. But then the other thing, which I think is a little bit more important, is this background image, like as if it's supposed to be I don't know what this is supposed to be for them, but generally when people do background images like this of the same thing, it's much bigger, and it just like is a part, it's like a piece of it, it's just like a little side of it, and you actually can see that in my channel. I actually made a version of that. I think I did. Actually might not have. No, actually I didn't. But what a lot of esports teams would do is just make this background image big and then put it to like the side. It looks cool. I like it when I see it. It's just you shouldn't make it the same size, which is what they did pretty much here. They actually might have made it a little smaller. Regardless, they should have just made it bigger, the opposite direction. That's that. I like it. Like making a character like this is so cool. And you know they put time into it. Look at this. Look at the shading on the cloth. And like the shading on the gun too. They even designed the gun. Like, that's not easy. So I give them love for that. I would just say just cross your T's, dot your I's, is to do those other things, because those are automatic. Like that, there's no excuse not to do those things. Like, I guess you can prefer the other way around, but why wouldn't you center the lettering and then also make the background image a different size? I don't know. This seems right. All right. Enough about logos. We're going to take a look at you guys. We see Craxy says, I play COD Mobile LOL. Yes. I assume you guys either play COD Mobile and PUBG Mobile, I should say, because maybe you do both. App is not available yet on App Store, says Love. I know. So, wait, does anyone know, Love, maybe you know, why it isn't available in the App Store? Because it's available on Google. I think it is available on the Google Store. But, so, like, if you have an Android, you're good to go. But for iOS, I haven't gotten it either. And it says it's not available for my region. So, I don't know if maybe it's available in different regions, just not NA or something. But yeah, I've had that same thing. And I actually wrote the guys at PMCO like an email saying, hey, are we just supposed to like download this at this point? Or are we missing this? Or are we just going to play without this? Like, what are we doing? So I'm waiting to hear back from them still. Actually, I haven't looked at my emails a little bit, so maybe they've responded already. But I'll let you know if I ever know. You know what? Maybe I'll look it up now while they're going to be jumping off. Let me see if I ever got an email. Yeah, I don't think I got anything. Yeah, I kind of sent it, I think, like this afternoon. So like a few hours ago. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't think they're just not gonna have anything. I think it's too big of a deal not to at this point. Like, it was a great idea, and they're probably gonna release it in the next few days. I really can't believe they wouldn't go with that direction because of all the, like, every single time, like the last two anyway, the last two major PMCOs, like, they've been always about like, oh, there's so much hacking, they get so much, and maybe they like that. There was something funny with Tim the Tatman one day that I was looking on YouTube, just a clip from him, as it looks like 2 teams have landed here. We'll keep an eye on this. Just waiting for the I've never seen that one, a hat with just having a banana on his head. But Team 13 is right next to one player from Team 11, and it looks like he's chasing him down. Look at Crave, and he does get the kill with the Uzi. So there's a guy above him that might try to jump down on him. I don't know if he actually can. Oh, there he is. So he changes up the gun. Ooh, this is a scary position. He might die here. He should die here. There it is. So he just had none of his teammates near him. He wanted to go for the thirst on Love, who might be you, actually. Thank you for joining if you did. But looks like that's going to be it for Crave. Crave is going to try to slowly crawl over. That's a grenade that they are not looking. So they're not even going to look. They're not going to look. So Crave is going to be able to cross that line and make it to the wall, which was something I didn't think you would actually be able to do. And so now you have Raichu coming over. Oh, Jane got taken down. Didn't realize that until right now. And they also got some good shots on another player. Mad Dog is backing off. So Raichu's thinking, all right, you know what? I might as well get the revive here. There's nothing else I really can do at this point. You still have Jane. Jade's going to try to crawl. I don't think you're making it, dude. Yeah, I just, I don't see this working. Oh, wow. No. Oh, uh-oh. He might actually make it. He just needs to make it behind these cars. I can't believe this is working. He's actually even going farther than the cars. He's going all the way, baby. Can he go up this? He's stuck. He can't get up it. Oh, no. He can't get up it. Oh, he made it up. He made it in. All right. So, that, again, another missed opportunity. This time it was from DNT that they didn't go for the thirst on that one player. He was just in the bush. Like, there was really no excuse not to get the thirst there. Unless you forgot. You just literally forgot about him. So, yeah, I don't know how that even happened, but it did. There's 2 knocked here. I have no idea how. But maybe it was this guy who shot long range and got the knock on the blue Big Chuck guy while Vizu got knocked by Big Chuck. That's the order of events that I'm assuming here. So it's very interesting that both teams are coming in to revive their players, and it just took forever to do so. Usually you have one team that's really close together, and they get the quick revive, while the other guy's is waiting for his teammates. But this was both. So right now we have the other guy running in. Here's Candle. He's running straight for his teammate, while the other guy's already getting revived. So let's see if this will work. Just keep running. Oh, you have a teammate there. That's nice. Okay. So I thought he was just waiting for something, but he didn't have to. His teammate is going to get that revive. He drops a first aid for him. Apparently they're running low on meds already. Candle with an AK. Here's a Nepali player up top with Vizu. Vizu was one of the players that got knocked. Grenade pops down, but it doesn't reach. And there's Vizu. He's going to throw this grenade. Does he see this? He doesn't see it! He didn't see the hand. Apparently, we saw, but not him, because I don't get that. You saw the hand pretty much lifted. That always means a grenade. Ooh, good shot from Big Chuck, but unfortunately he gets knocked too. It's a 2v1 though. Looks like Nexo is going to be knocked down as well. Truny almost got knocked down from a far shot from maybe Saint-Ma? Saint-Ma? Is that? Oh, no. Nice shot with the UMP. The UMP has gotten a boost. I didn't realize that until you guys mentioned it to me. But the UMP got a big boost after the update. Oh my god. He jumped in. He's like, I'm going to save the day. I'm going to do this cool jump. And then he gets taken down. Kakashi. Kakashi's the only one. And he's getting shot and knocked out. He tried to cut around the hill in order to find some protection on both ends. But he couldn't make there in time. And look at all these players getting revived. They've gotten so many revives so far. I mean, I think there must be 5 to 6 revives on this team already. And we literally just started this match. Overall, that is a really good sign because they keep everybody too. Let's keep going to our next fight. We got ICG Time. He's got a Tommy gun. No scope on it. And he might... Yeah, he's trying to really get a view on them and make it easy for him to get these kills, obviously. There's one guy that he's running. And he stops behind this, and he sees a guy running across the street. He's not going to shoot at him, though. He's waiting for a better opportunity to strike. I don't know if there's going to be a better one, or if it's just going to get worse, too, because they're all literally pushing together in house to house. I think they believe there's still a guy in that house, and they all pushed into it, but they left that spot. Ooh! Did they hurt themselves with a grenade? Oh, there's another guy over here. Okay, so it's not that they hurt themselves with a grenade. They're just really separated here. So there's one individual here on this side. Oh, he gets it, but unfortunately he will get knocked immediately as well. So that's it for him. Reaper, I think he's going to start making his way over to Team 8 here. I'm surprised that Lulu is going over to this side in order to look, because they should know there's this guy, right? Apparently they didn't really specify where Shada was. Oh, Shada kind of just runs into the death there. And right now, Reaper... There's one guy in that house. They got to be cautious not to push so fast. Wait for your teammate to get revived and then go for more. Nice job. Good teamwork. That's what I'm talking about. Wait for that revive, then go for the teamwork. Look at all the damage they took. That's because they were able to spread it out amongst all of them. Even when, you know, the initial person was a little late to shoot, they still had everybody else. And while the damage was devastating, none of them got knocked. It's like one guy with the M4. Oh, he should be able to get this. Oh, he missed every single bullet. This is bad. He's going to get pushed so fast right now. He's waiting for them at the second floor. Did Time know? And he gets one. He gets two. He doesn't have a lot of health. He didn't lose a lot of health. Oh, no. T-pose out. I thought maybe, potentially... Oh, what's going on? Okay. So, I think you were... Yeah, your teammates could have used your help, brah. Just saying. They could have used your help. Going over here. Level no kick. He doesn't seem to have a lot in his arsenal right now. I don't know what happened to him, but as you can see, he doesn't have a gun. He did land there, but he didn't land inside the building, so I don't know what exactly went wrong with his game, but he's certainly AFK at this very moment. This battle has been going on for a while. So we have Love, Mad Dog, Jane, and Sandhu. They actually landed at this boxing ring and never left it. They've gone a little bit outside of it, but they never got much farther than that. There's a guy here. Here's Raichu, who's just at the fence. I don't know what his play is, because he doesn't even have his gun out. I thought maybe he'd throw a grenade, but he doesn't even have a grenade in hand either, so hard to say what his play is. But he is just... They've surrounded it completely. Actually, all of them have a different spot on this on this boxing ring. Literally, they're waiting for any moment that they leave the boxing ring, they have an angle. Except for no kick, actually. No kick is just still kicked, technically. We're going to go to a different spot, all right? We're not going to look at that forever. Grandpa is knocked. And here's Grandpa trying to come to his teammates' aid or get his teammates' aid. There's a knocked one for oh, okay. I thought for a second that was a grenade that you accidentally threw underhanded. But the GN official. Ooh. And that grenade's short. Yamraj is definitely leading the charge on this. He probably should throw a smoke if he has it on his teammate and maybe make a path to buy. But these grenades could be good. I mean, it'd be cool if he gets it right, but there's, I think the smokes are coming in now. There's buy. He's backing up. Here's the rotation. There's another one just in case. He is really exposed to that, so. But look at his teammates is the real hero here. Must be Bai. No, not Bai. There we go. This guy, Senpai. He's the main reason why they're not peeking down the hill is because he's keeping them at bay. And so that was a pretty cool way to work together as a team. You don't always have to be right next to each other in order to work cohesively. Some of the best teams play farther away from each other. But it's just a matter of how you collaborate. As long as you can get focused on different players and be able to shoot together, then it all works out. Unfortunately, here, Senpai now is alone, and he just kind of kept his eye off the ball for a moment. And, ooh, gets sniped from Zero. Zuru comes in with a beautiful kill. So there's their first kill, too. That was their very first one of this match. Ganjani, I think. Ganjani. Baba. He has a player knocked on his team, and then he has a player knocked on theirs. Poppy takes a big hit. One of them, I think, was a headshot, which lowered his health pretty drastically. He's going to throw this smoke out for Fuzzy. And does he see him? He blows up the car in order to use it for protection. He sees his feet. He might shoot. He doesn't go. He doesn't want to peek his head out too much. Tries it again. Doesn't get that one done. He was just about to cross over too, and he stopped for a moment. Another smoke, so they can create a line there. Oh, he's pushing through, but he needed to reload. He's in that smoke. He's literally available. He got a hit. Try it again. You got a hit, man. Oh, no. Get away. Get down. Why is he not knocked? How did that work? I don't get this. He got hit. There we go. I'm like, what is going on? Why isn't he dying yet? But there you go. Yeah, once you got hit once and you stood your ground, I mean, you got to move. I don't care if you're reviving a teammate. You're going to die. So I didn't understand that, but maybe you guys do. It certainly didn't work the way he wanted. I'll give it that. So, Smiles. Smiles is giving up on the buggy. He's like, you know what? I can't get in. I'm not getting in. Forget it. I'm not getting... He's not getting in. Oh, no. No, that's the worst. They must be so angry at each other. They have to be so angry at each other. Oh, no. And Grandpa's dead, too. There's no way. Oh, God. You know, the guy in the car was like, just get in. Just get into the car. The other guy's like, I'm trying to get in the car. Forget it. All right, I'm coming back. All right, I'm getting it. No, it didn't work. I'm not getting it. You know that's like what kind of went through their comms right there. Oh, no. Well, that happened. I would love to be a mosquito or a fly on the wall to hear that communication, because I'm pretty sure I was right. Pretty sure that's what went down. There is a knock on a Crave player. I think they finished up the job here. Let me just make sure about that. So there's still Sandu, but yeah, everyone else died out. So there was 4 people on this team at the boxing ring. I have no idea how Sandu got over here. He must have drove. I bet there's a car around. Let's see. Does he have a car anywhere under this house. I guess it has to be behind here for this. And no. So I really don't know how he got here. He was at the boxing ring. Apparently he went through that team and got there. So still confused, but it is what it is. Oh, thought I heard something. Kai Poppy has maybe 2, maybe 3. Yeah, 2 for sure. 2 players to watch out for. It looks like these boxes are recent as they are still lit up green or lit up green. And they have 4 more, so or 4 total. Poppy's just staying here. I bet it was his teammates that died there. And look at this, someone's blank. I didn't realize you can still be blank. But there's oh, that's a grenade. That's coming into the window. What the hell? How did you know? How would you know? The assumption is a little crazy on that one. I mean, maybe they saw him go to that house and they were just looting those boxes. And then you're like, you know, eventually when we're all ready, we'll throw a grenade in that window. But at that, I think that was one of the players that was just driving in as well. So it wasn't like he was there in particular. He could have been told by his teammates. That's something, but that was nuts. That was certainly nuts. Here's a grenade from Shugs, and then that will not... Oh, that would have been cool if it did reach, but nope, it won't. He just throws it over the wall, seeing if he can get it. It will not work. He throws another one. He's going to just throw it into the first floor. And a cool bounce into it, but that won't hit either. Honestly, if it waited for maybe a few more seconds, Death probably, in my opinion, was going to run into it. Oh, a grenade plops over and almost takes him out in that corner, too. So these grenades are randomly placed in these buildings, and this team's just hoping that one of them will work out. So, unfortunately, they've just been incredibly unlucky, and none of them are working. But they're not terribly off. Here's a smoke, so he doesn't get shot by anyone that's holding that doorway. Bubbles is just staying prone. I mean, not prone, but staying hidden. And now there's going to be no movement from K8 or Orca until they want to shoot. So Death is moving a lot, by the way. And that's a grenade from Bubbles to throw it down to the first floor. Molly thrown inside this little open space, but that doesn't reach Death. He sees him. Yep. He's an easy target now. Too easy. Too easy. And look at where Bubbles is. And, oh, someone from behind is shooting to help out Bubbles. That's a teammate for him. I was like wondering if that was an enemy. That would be bad for him too. But no, he's just going to be hoping that this is a good enough hiding spot. And so Brandon pretty much has Bubbles covered. Really well covered. It's just a matter of what he can do with this now. He throws something over. And I think that was a flash. But I really like where Bubbles is at. That is not where Bubbles is. Throws a grenade. That grenade... Oh, he cooked it too long. That molly is thrown. Throws a grenade. And it doesn't hit. Ooh, Tangerine almost got taken down by Brandon. So Darkio, he's got a grenade. I thought they ran out. He has a nice one. And they got the hurt in, and this should be a knock. Yes, it is. And so Bubbles are shooting back and get this kill. He wanted to go for the thirst, but there's a guy still here. Turn around. He tried to go for the thirst, and that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. We saw a good example of not thirsting and the reasoning of that, why you shouldn't thirst in certain situations. That is a situation where you should not thirst again, but at this time, he actually tried to do it. If he actually tried to go out after other players, he might have actually been able to win the fight. But he felt like he just would rather have a kill compared to a full squad wipe, which is wrong, I would say, in almost every situation. Now, time to thirst. There are good times to thirst when you don't feel pressured, and when you don't want to give the other team the chance to be able to scout out with some eyeballs when they're not. But that's pretty much it. It's only when you're really not rushed can you really go for thirsts in a smart way. Here's Kabir with Chills, Mario, and Avi. Grenades are flying back and forth. You can see how many teams have so many grenades, and it's a very smart thing to have, because a lot of these engagements sometimes get initiated when there's a grenade that kills somebody or knocks somebody, I should say, and then there's really an easier push. It's an easier time to get everything done. I think they already finished this up here. Actually, they have not. They got a kill on this right side, but there's still people left up top that just got the revive on one guy. It's a 3-person team now. But they've got some distance, I guess, to cover. So maybe we'll take a look at that. But I want to see this instead. Saya goes for the thirst and does get Saint. I think that's how you say it. Saint. 3-person team in this pickup. There is an enemy that they are heading kind of toward on the left side of them. They're looking to the right, but on there it is. There he is. Yep, and they're going to stop here, which is probably a fine thing to do. And will he make it into the house? He does make it into the house just in time. Pinda Boy, who had a ton of kills in match number 1, may want to do it again. There he is. You kind of, I don't know if you saw him through this doorway, but he was available to see. And Raichu is just continuing. Oh, he goes into here. I like this spot. Very good as an individual player. As long as they didn't see you go in here, it's certainly 100 or 360 defense. A 360 defense. Let's see. Santu, who's also alone, gets into the circle and just has a little nook to work with. Here's an enemy coming in. Mario's already knocked. He might get thirsted out, whether it's the blue zone or the gunfire, and the gunfire seems to do the trick. Kabir is now knocked. Luckily, there was a smoke already appeared, and Avi is probably going to tell Kabir, hey, cut around the buggy. Get over to my side. I'm more protected. And so Avi's just putting on some pills. Never mind, he's going to go for the revive right now. He's pretty good. I don't see anyone going to kill this yet. They also have this buggy without the tires blown out, so they can take this if they want, try to avoid everything that's going on here, or stick it out. I mean, they have the choice, though. That molly was close, but not close enough. These guys are looking back, and they may get a great angle on these guys. Oh, there's one prone by the rock. I don't know if you saw him. There he is again. Kind of gave him a little bit of a scare. Doesn't quite hit him. Alright, they got cars that they can take, and they're driving out. They do not want to be stuck in the corner of the blue zone. They want to find a new home. Although this shed is certainly not going to be home either. I don't know if they should stop here. Although they might be in dire need of meds or other equipment. They're kind of forced to be here. Let's go back over to Truny. Truny's close to the next zone, but they don't have it yet. They are close. And there's Big Chuck, who kind of gets stalled out there for a moment. There's a bunch of cars over there, and let's see if Krishna will get shot. He's trying to use a car 98. You really don't want to do that with a car, unless you think you're like a Shroud level sniper where you can hit that moving target so easily. You're much better off using a long-range AR. Try to blow up the car in the first place. Maybe you'll get some hits along the way. The outside does have some teams. It looks like level Raichu was able to reach 5 kills. Congratulations. And Raichu finally dies. So unfortunately, that congratulatory message will be cut short. Krishmal is getting revived. Sap Soil is going for a revive on Leon. And these grenades are plopping in, but none of them take down any of them. Or did they? Actually, it might have. No, it didn't. So they are just staying alive. Very cool there. These grenades came probably from here, from Sarge in particular. He sees them. He's gotten a hit. He's going to try again. He gets the hit again. He keeps bringing the power. And unfortunately, they're going to get pushed from this side too. They made a lot of noise. And there's a one knock. Trudy trying to hold the line. Can't do it. And that's it. The squad wipe is full and finished. Jelly and Jane shooting to blow up those cars. The next zone will push them all out, but in particular, it'll especially push out Jelly and Jam and his squad. So XSG needs to start thinking early, especially with 10 seconds left. They need to start thinking now about rotating into the next zone. Unfortunately, it's going to be a real hard time to push in. All right, some guys are coming in, and Rosh is going to notice them. There he is. Hits him, and I think he got the knock, maybe really damaged. Nice hit on Leon. He gets that knock, and the car blows up. That might have helped out with some damage. And look at all the kills that they got. Still more people, though. People behind as well, but that guy just got blown up to smithereens. Yubin is right there. He knows it. He's going to get some good shots and hit him down. Rosh reacting and getting a kill. Rosh has now 5 kills. Looks like it's 3 teams left. 10 kills on this squad already. Throwing a grenade down, thinking maybe that's where one is. Is that a person? No, that's just, whatever. A snowman. There's a shots toward Pinda and Seiya. 2 teams left, so that is, it's a 1v, actually a 2v4. And Zero just avoided a few pieces of damage there. Unfortunately, I don't see how he can make it much longer. He is out, and that's it for both of them. So we are left with one team standing, with a full team, I should say, standing. And Pinda Boy with the 4 kills, 5 for X4I. This team won match number 1, so the fact that they won 2 in a row now is pretty damn significant. They have 2 for Seifi and Seiya. This is a team total of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 kills. I think they had 15 last time, 13 this time, both first place. You don't get much better than that. It's going to look really good going into the second half of this event. And yeah, they're going to be number 1 until somebody can creep up or push this team down anyway. 0 with 7 from Izuru. Well played there. 5 for Rosh. 1 apiece from Kindle and Moggs. So a team total of 14 kills. Well done. More than the first place team. XSG with just 1 kill. All from Red Dragon. CCT with 6 kills. OGM with 3 kills. UW with 3 apiece from Slap Soil and Leon. And a team total there of 8. GG with 3 for Truny and a team total of 5. AL with 0 kills. DNT, nice job from Raichu there. We did see that he got the 5 kills and a team total there of 6. BU with 3 kills. KEX with 4 kills. Good job, Tangerine with 3. Forever with 0 kills. FWs with 0 kills. ICG with 4 kills. Nice job from Nobody. Orca with 0. Crip with 2 from Poppy and a team total of 3. OSU with 3 as well. Try with 4 from Baba and a team total of 7. Well played. RIS with 0 kills. GN Official with 0 kills. Win with 1 kill from Tay. And the last but not least, Nepali with 0 kills. Here again are your player leaders. Izuru with the most damage, the most kills. Ziyang with the best assists. And X4I was something. The best of something. I don't really know what it is. Dallas, welcome to the stream. Says, hey, on Twitch, you're on COD Mobile, not PUBG Mobile. Have a nice day. Thank you, Dallas. Did I not switch that? I thought I did switch it. I'm trying to remember what I wrote. Thank you for letting me know, though. Let's see if I can switch that. I might be able to. But first, we are going to get into the room, so we don't have to be weary of that. Let's see here. Is the room open? I'm just reading something on chat. Apparently someone's in all chat and probably saying some toxic things. So if one of the rules is don't be on all chat, then don't be on all chat. If obviously they're asking everybody to not be in all chat, so obviously then it just is a rule. You don't want to go against the tournament organizer, you know? So make sure you're following every step, not messing up the event. It's also just not good to be toxic. I mean, it's just a bad thing. I don't think I have to explain why. The other thing is the room I don't see is open yet, so we will continue to wait that out. But in the meantime, let me see what I can do about Twitch. Here's the stream on YouTube. Let's oh yeah, I was looking up the population of the United States. First I was looking up just randomly fell into a hole there. First I was looking up how many trees are planted every day. And then I went to well, and then I realized it doesn't seem like we plant a lot of trees. I don't know. I just felt like I think it was like what was it? We plant like I think it was like 1 point on the world. We plant like 1.9 I think a year trillion. Or billion. Actually no, billion, not trillion. That'd be crazy. 1.9 billion trees a year, which I thought though was like you know, that's, I guess it's okay. I don't know, it feels like it's a small amount, because then I looked up what was the population of the United States, and the population of the United States is roughly, to break it down even lower, 300 million. So I was like, well, if then every person in the United States planted, let's say 5 trees, you know, baby trees, it can just be like little baby trees, whatever. Then in one day it'd be done. Obviously that's not realistic, but I just was like, you know what, what would you do? How would we do that? All right, but all right, PUBG Mobile. Oh yep, you're right, it does say that. Let's see if we can edit it. Aha, I am super smooth. PUBG Mobile, and done. Good enough. That'll work. Okay. Let's play some music. New song. All right. So we are halfway through. We do have 2 more matches. Again, I'm looking for the codes. I don't think they're out yet. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I don't see any. Oh, nope, they're out. So they just came out, literally right now. So I'm going to get in. We got like 8 minutes before the match starts. So if you are competing, then it's probably going to start in like 4 to 3 minutes. So get in right now. All right, I'm in. Super fast. But yeah, if anyone knows more about Game AC Tool for PMCO, let me know, because I've even been trying to download it and I haven't been able to. I tried yesterday and the day before when they said that they were first going to release it, and to me they never did, but maybe to others they have. I don't know, but I had not gotten a response from my email I sent to PMCO. Let's make sure it got out there. Yeah. Yeah, I sent that in the afternoon, so. Alright, let's see. Go to the App Store. I think, as far as what I've heard, I think it's available in the Android store, like for Google. But I have not gotten anything for iOS. I've seen YouTube videos. I'm like, just making sure. I'm like, maybe I'm doing it wrong. So I looked up YouTube videos, and there are videos of downloading Game AC Tool, but they're all people using Androids. There's not a single person who used iOS. So I'm pretty sure I'm not doing it wrong. I think it's just the, not coming out yet, or it's not out yet. So something went wrong for sure there. And I really don't, they haven't updated anything on their info pages. They are always saying like you have to download Game AC Tool on July 15th to the 18th. And the last 2 days, obviously the 15th and the 16th, have not come out. Today, I haven't seen it come out. So, I mean, there's still a few hours left in the day, but I don't think it's going to be coming out anytime soon. And then the last day, the 18th, is tomorrow. So, I don't know. The event is going to start the 20th. So, technically, they have till then to really make sure that they release it. To me, I know there's a lot of people who probably would rather not have to download it. And they probably think, oh, great, I don't have to download it because it's not out there. I'd rather download it. I'd rather take... get this app to, and if it ensures, pretty much ensures, if it stops hackers from playing in these bigger competitions, then I'm all for it. I mean, I think obviously, PUBG Mobile should have some sort of anti-cheat installed into the game. If they don't have it already, I'm pretty sure they do, although I haven't done my homework on that. But it does feel like every single time there's like a big tournament that that PUBG Mobile or Tencent sponsors, they're always filled with people who hack. It feels like they just like come out of the woodwork for it. Just like, oh, this is a big prize pool event. All right, I'm gonna buy all the hacks. It's like, okay, great. Because recently I haven't seen any hackers in the game. Like, if I get lasered sometimes, I'll think, is it a hacker? And then, I'll spectate them through. And sometimes they are hackers. But mostly today, and recently, I haven't done that at all. Because I'm never like, that looked odd. It's mostly like, yeah, no, I deserve to die on that one. But yeah, no, most of the time, it's been pretty good. So hopefully maybe that's going to be good enough for PUBG Mobile. So even if this app doesn't come out, it'll be fine, but I'd still much rather have this app be effective and people have to download it in order to compete. The only thing I do think is a little intrusive is the fact that you have to take a selfie before the match and after the match. It's odd. I never realized that would be an issue. That could be some sort of problem. Like, what are they doing? Like some sort of facial recognition that you don't have like multiple accounts, that you're trying multiple attempts? Like, I'm not really sure what the point of that is. Because the other thing to think about when you're playing these games is that they all start at the same time, pretty much. Like, I think there's like a 10-minute window that you can hop in to each match. So, and that's usual. That's usually the case. Like, you have a 10-minute window to hop into a match, and then the match will be in half hour long or whatever if you stay alive. And then from the beginning of the match, you pretty much have an hour till the next one because a new match starts every hour. So it really doesn't make sense to have multiple accounts in the first place. Unless like the only time I can see this being an issue is like you're really bad at the game, but you really want to make it to like the finals or whatever, you know, and you know you're not going to be able to qualify, so then you hire somebody to qualify for you, and then when they do all the work, then you are able to compete in the finals, I guess. Like, I guess that could be a problem, right? But it just seems like did that happen? Like, it's like one of those one-offs where it's like, I guess we should worry about this, but like, has that ever even happened before? What can iOS players do? What can iOS players do? Says Love. I don't know. You know, again, the PMCO hasn't changed their rules. If we can't download that app, I'm assuming then we do nothing else, right? Like, there's nothing else to download and we play without it, because they're not going to stop iOS players from playing. That'd be dumb. But like, are they going to have a different app? In which case they need to inform us. And I've looked through like Twitter, I've looked through their website. There's no change. There's nothing like, oh, update, iOS players have to do X or Y, you know? And no, there's nothing like that. So again, that's why I tried to email them, and hopefully I'll get a response. So I am well aware of what I need to do, but they have not responded. So Love, I don't know. Not really sure. If you have a better idea, let me know. It's weird. I haven't played comp in a very long time. I'm just kind of putting myself back into the mode. I used to play comp very, very early on, and probably like after it was I started comp third season, I think, third season of the game. That's when everything was really new, you know. We were hosting organized events, maybe like one of the first teams, like a clan, to host organized events on a weekly basis. There might be some other teams that like from like Asia or a different region in general that started, but in North America, like I know we were like maybe the first top 10 teams that started organized events on a weekly basis. And I don't know where I was bringing that. I was bringing that to something. I don't know. I didn't want to just say that. But there was something important with that. And oh yeah, that would be playing comp. So I kind of did say that out of nowhere. But yeah, playing comp anyway. That's where I kind of started too. Organized it and playing comp. That's where I was bringing it. And the environment is way different now. The environment is so different. Like teams, like it used to be when you want to qualify for this, like the Star Challenge or PCO, you could just, you know, in the first qualifier set, just make sure. Good night, says Grant. Good night, Grant. Thank you for joining and watching while you're here. And I know you're mostly for whatever, for COD Mobile, so I appreciate you coming in to say good night. But yeah, going back to that, there's so much more aggressiveness that happens, and I don't know if that's mostly caused by the push from hackers who just constantly got more kills and were able to qualify a lot easier, and that's the kind of reasoning why everyone was kind of in a rush to go for kills rather than go for rank. But there's certainly more players. I bet every single time there was a new PMCO, the amount of base players doubled. I'm not like over hyperbolic. Hey, why you kick my team, says Dev Patel. Do you think I kicked anybody? I don't organize this at all. So Patel, if your team got kicked, let them know in the organization. Let them know, and maybe they have an answer, or they, you know, maybe the system kicked that has happened in not too far of in the past. So you may want to just ask them to see if they did it or not. But I literally have nothing to do with that. I don't have the host thing. Or the room host. Yeah, I'm not the room host. That's the answer. So it looks like Moggs was going to land at boot. And then he was like, you know what? I'm not as comfortable doing it. So he bails off a little bit. He's actually heading back over. Very weird rotation because now he's a little bit in a precarious spot in the middle. But that was okay. Just happened to be okay. And he's gotten into a building where there's loot to grab. So it worked out. It was just a little weird where he landed. I'm going to head over to Camp Charlie because I do see that that's another fight. But maybe we'll head back to boot because someone's knocked. So yeah, I'm going to head back to boot. Never mind. I should have stayed here anyway. So Azuru has a few enemies right outside her door. I don't know if it's a girl or guy. Zuru. I guess that's a girl. Zuru. But Hyun is there. I heard someone with a molly. He tried to use a QBU, so I mean that's tough. I mean, you obviously shouldn't have much to go with on that. But the shotgun was pretty sweet, jumping down on it. Shy's getting shot in the back. Luckily, he stays alive. That was a close call. And I think in normal circumstances, Shy should have been knocked. But there must have been some misses there that allowed him to get away. He's going to cross over this open side, and that seems to be okay too. Very strange. But here's the continuous rotation now. Boot camp now has 2 players in the main building, 4 players outside where we're just looking, and then level here with Raichu, No Kick, and Crave. They're more on the north side, trying to cut into boot camp. So we will keep an eye on that, but I do want to go back to Camp Charlie. There are 2 teams still hanging in there, and they have, I think, everyone on each team. We got ICG, Zeno here with Shada Reaper in time. Shada just took a hit. May want to heal. And, oh, Slap Soil gets slapped in the face, and down and out he goes. Gil. Nice shots from the top, and Zeno will get a knock on Leon. And Gil, I think, is getting pushed. Yeah, I was going to say, like, you didn't notice? You didn't hear them literally in front of you? So that was just an overrush right there. A big rush. And now Team 6 with 1 guy left. Krishmal, he's going to kill himself with a grenade, I assume? Yeah, he's going to kill himself with a grenade. He didn't want to let the enemies take him, so he was willing to just kill himself there. There is another match, so I wouldn't have necessarily have done that. Maybe if it was the last match, and you're like, you know what, I had fun, but you know, I'm not trying to be a hero and try to do this on my own. But he could have, for, you know, in my opinion, what you should do in this situation, if you really are like not in favor of trying to do this whole thing on your own, which I know a lot of people who don't like doing that, which is fine, but then try to go out with a blaze of glory. Try to go and push this team. Try to get all the kills you can. I mean, if you give them 1 kill, that's not going to change the whole outcome of the match. Especially if you're killing yourself in the beginning of a match. It doesn't seem like then you're trying to get first place. So, just a food for thought on that. I emailed them. They said we will inbox mail in 2 days. They said to keep the eye there. Inbox mail. They said we will inbox mail in 2 days. They said to keep the eye there. I'm not sure what you mean by that, love. Do you mean like they will send you an email? Like look in your inbox email in 2 days? Like, ooh, good grenade on Rosh. There's still a guy on the right though. And he's gonna throw a grenade over to maybe where he is not. Yep, he backs up. He's got a grenade again. But they do get the thirst. He's going to try to throw this grenade out and try to hit him because of where his teammate just got knocked. But it didn't work. I think Raichu knows he's on top. He's going to try to get this grenade perfect. And I would love to see if he can get it done. And it kind of goes right over. And it goes 2 over. It literally goes right over the whole building, too. He needed to land it here in this corner. Got a lot of smokes for himself. Rachu's shooting, but there's nobody there to shoot at. Tries to hit Crave, missing him a bit. He's got another grenade. I don't know if he's going to throw it into one of these holes there. Throws it in the hole. And almost took him down. Raichu, I wouldn't be surprised if he got knocked by that. That was a really good throw and really close. He's lucky he didn't get knocked. He's got another one. He's in the back house. Oh, there he goes. Good job from Crave, rotating all the way out so he can take a good gander at the rooftop. And that does clear boot camp. Waiting for this one to finish up, and finally it did. Going to Mary. Mary and Dents are the last 2 players. There's a shot there. Nice shot. 1 and 2. Way to go. It's so easy to just kind of hang out in the open fields here. So many rocks, so many trees to work with. It certainly is a good thing to do. You know, in other maps, you might think, you know, watch out for the houses. Watch out for maybe some cliff tops, possibly. But, ooh, nice grenade to finish it up, too. But for the most part in Sandhawk, you literally have to watch out for everything, everywhere. Constant focus on no matter what it looks like. There could be people in the grass. This rock has been getting a lot of shots on it. Nice way to hold the line too. And is that it? Did a teammate get a kill as well? Must have. That must have been an instant. Yes, that had to be. Then someone's killed himself. Never mind. But yeah, 2v4. That was a 2v4 right there. I don't know if the other team that just died took 2 of these guys out, which is, I guess you can say, was a 4v4, and when they just lost 4 in a row right there. Fuzzy is knocked, and Fuzzy Wuzzy is out. Lux, you know that's not like a teammate or anything, right? That's just a mannequin. I mean, technically man is in the word, but it's not a real person. It's not a woman, it's not a man, it's just a mannequin. He's getting pushed. And that's a real one. Changes up the gun to an AK. Oh, God. Avoided it. You see how he avoided it right there? He's avoiding every bullet. Oh, he's not avoiding that one. Oh, no. He's not Neo. He is not the one. Oh, but Raichu might be. He was able to get a kill. There's more people in those houses, and they are getting hurt, too. And I think they were able to get a kill. Or a knock. I think Crave did, yes. So here's a big push going over. There's still the knocked on the right. That means there's still people in that house too. This battle is not over. They're getting the revive right now. They may want to start having somebody peek in order to shoot back. Oh, this guy really rotated. A grenade into the house. Oh, good shot to the top. Grenade. You need a grenade. It might be good. Although that rooftop might actually stop the grenade from cutting in. But still, I would try it just to see if it will work. You gotta be cautious here. Look at the way he's rotating. He's a little exposed. He's a little exposed to that, but somehow that worked. None of the 3 players looked at where those gunshots were coming from. And not just like holding the window using the third eye to look. None of them did that. Very strange. This is a little bit harder to shoot. Right, shoot. Throw a grenade in there. Does it hurt? No, it doesn't. There's another grenade. He's just popping them in there. Oh, he thought he was safe in that smoke. Apparently not. He must have been a little bit outside of it. Just enough to be seen. And what happened to the other guy? He must have been killed too. And Team 12 is coming down the hill now. They must have heard all those gunshots. They should just go straight to the house. Instead, they're going a little bit out so they can get a hit on the window, but they can shoot back. And Yamraj took a big hit doing that. Again, this team could have pushed in much faster. But now they're pushing in a little bit more. He's just strafing as he goes, just in case he gets shot at before he can even fire. Oh, there's a lot knocked in there. Never mind. They will pretty much have this in the bag. The grenade comes in, but I think... Oh, that's not short. That hurts. He got him up. And he could not get any on target there. And down goes the last, Trappy. So it just took 2 teams to take this one team out. Actually, 3. I'm pretty sure they pushed a team first and they got that kill. And then another team tried to push and they got those guys out. And this is the 3rd team. So yes, just took 3 teams. That's all. 3 teams to finish up this one. Oh, wait. What's going on? Level Nick, where did you come from? We saw Raichu and Crave here before, and you're a little late. I don't know if you realize how late you are. He should have won, honestly. He had the shotgun. I'm kind of surprised. And it looked like he made contact. I guess he missed. He must have missed that. Because, well, none of them are that hurt. But, yeah, there you go. There you go. Here we got Ask Your Father. What should I ask in particular? I want to spilled something. Love says yes. I got a screenshot of it. I emailed them. They said they will inbox me in 2 days. They said to keep my eye out. Okay. Yeah. So I guess, you know, they'll just email. They'll email you in 2 days for future things, I guess. I'm just kind of surprised they haven't mentioned anything now. In 2 days is literally the day before the event. 2 days should be the 19th, so it's a little late. He needs this. He needs to kill him. Good. He needed this one. Unless he, you know, if he didn't, he would have died for sure. Oh my god, that grenade almost killed him. And that one does actually knock him. There's still another player, but he's farther back. He needs to throw smokes on his teammate. He needs to do all that to... But I guess it's too late anyway. They've already pushed to the rock. So there's Kabir at the rock. He's looking down to see if he can shoot Time. And Time is going to heal. Make sure that he has the maximum chance of winning. They're constantly shooting that window where Time is just waiting to peek. I guess they figured out which window he's at. Still shooting that same. It's not like they're changing the window. They're shooting at, like, they know which window. That grenade. Oh, one grenade's coming to this one. Just misses. That'll be short. Unless it was a grenade. It was a smoke. Ooh. Alright, they're going to push easily because that smoke is going to make it pretty much impossible to shoot from. So now, as long as the closer they get, the worse it gets for Time. And again, I don't know why it does that. It's really messed up. But anyway, the Admiral, there we go, seems to be in trouble. He's just getting away with all this. Not anymore. Never mind, he's not getting away with anything. Avi comes in with the last kill. Another one down. Suff is alone. He got DBS. He gets 1. He got 2. He can't get 3. That would have been so sick. He couldn't get 3. So he had, yeah, the DBS is really good. If you're good with shotguns, DBS is your best option. Not only can you shoot 2 in a row real fast, but also the reload on each shot, like 2 in a row, then you kind of just do a 1 pump shotgun thing, and then you can shoot 2 in a row again. And they're really strong. DBS is super strong. So, it is very good for shotgun users. I, in particular, am terrible with shotguns. I absolutely loathe using them. So you won't be seeing me carrying them really ever unless I'm forced to only have a shotgun. But for those who are good with them, and they don't really have to be good, they just have to be like above par. I'm not above par on shotguns. I feel like I'm just, for some reason, behind the 8-ball whenever I use them. I always feel faster with an AR or something else. But yeah, if you're good with it, you should probably carry it as your secondary. Your primary should be something more mid-range. Sandhawk is really good for short range, so shotgun's a pretty good choice here on this particular map. There's not a lot of long-range fighting here. Sometimes there is. Like, this might be the longest range you'll see. There, like this. This is pretty... It's not terribly long, but it's pretty long. But that's why you would just carry an M4 with a long-distance scope. Nice shot, by the way, from Bai. Bai's been really stellar. He just wants to get that last guy by that tree. He's looking at Chills now. And Chills is going to rotate to the right. Kabir is still at that one tree. And you can see the muzzle flash. And he's just waiting for him to peek out a little bit more. He's just not doing it. Bai's teammate might be getting shot. So I thought maybe they're just going to go and regroup up top. And it looks like Yamraj was able to get a knock on Chill. I don't know if he's going to be able to get more. His health is super low. He sees him. He wants to make sure he takes out Chills completely. He's just about dead. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Yep, it is the case. Alright, well, Kabir is not in a terrible position right now. It's unfortunate that he pretty much lost all of his teammates thanks to that one team. And he really has... They have nothing to show for it. There's no kills that they got. But, you know, they have 4 kills right now. If they get some good rank here, you can call that a moral victory. Not necessarily an overall victory, but it's not bad. It's still good points. So it's not like he absolutely needs his teams for maximizing kills. He just needs to make sure he survives to a good rank at this point, I'd say. It'd be different if he had like 1 or 2 kills. Then he would have to make something happen with some kills. Otherwise, even a good rank won't make that look good. Alright. AWM still left inside, and that's Sandhawk for you. Not a lot of people like carrying bolt actions on this map. As I mentioned before, long range is generally not in the cards. Kabir got shot at in the car, has taken some damage. There's a lot of enemies there. I'm sure one of them's going to throw a grenade, to be honest. I think that's what's going on. So Big Chuck, if I wouldn't... Yep, I was going to say, if I was somebody, I'd be Big Chuck throwing the grenade. He just threw it way too early. He needed to cook that a little bit more. Just get it right behind the rock. That's it. And again, he thought he timed that right, but that won't work either. Kabir, uh-oh. That car, if it blows up, Kabir's dead. Molly's a good throw. Really sticks him into one place. And Kabir is out thanks to Sarge. Sarge will certainly try to heal before the next fight. Here's the Forever team. They're coming in from the south. They're right next to the zone, but not quite there yet. There's, again, a ton of rocks on this map, so it's not like it's a big problem when it comes to positioning. The biggest problems here is make sure that you have some strong weapons for short range, and make sure your rotations are good. You may want to take high hills. He sees the enemies there. I'm kind of surprised he's not shooting, especially that guy who's just standing there now. But Jane apparently does not want to shoot because they are on the outside of this next zone. They have, let's see how far they have to move in. They have to move in quite a bit. So if they start shooting, I think a lot of attention will be on them. But, you know, I'm still kind of surprised. They could have got some good hits there, I thought. And maybe even a knock and a thirst. It wouldn't have been out of the cards. And any time, in my opinion, where you feel like you have a good chance of getting a knock and a thirst, you just go for it. And things can domino effect where you can't tell what will happen. And now they shoot. Okay, now they decide to shoot. He had a good hit on by. I think one of them was a headshot, but doesn't get a knock. People... Alright, Ruins is where it's ending. Not a lot of times does it end in ruins. But it will end at ruins apparently this time. We got Big Chuck who's knocked, and Candle's going to go for this revive. Look at this little hidden spot. That'll work. That'll work. Maybe a grenade comes and that'd be a big problem. But other than that, that'll work. Yamraj is pushing up because they know they already did something. And here's the attempt with the grenade. Does he know where they're at? Yes, he does. He figured it out. He throws it there. That's good. He gets Big Chuck again. And they get the other one too. Sarge behind there. And he's down as well. Great push from GN Official. They still have a little piece of the top. I believe they will be able to keep. You're going to be knocked again. Red Dragon. But unfortunately, he got out of the house. So he might just be able to crawl in. Jelly and Jam goes all the way to the tree. He wants to make sure he is safe. And I'm looking back at him. He is still safe. Red Dragon's like, hey, maybe you can come back to pick me up. I don't know. That'd be cool if you do. And there's also a lot knocked there, too. Oh, my God. You have 3 knocked players on your team right now. If you have more smokes, maybe throw them a bone or 2 so they can crawl down to you at least. Red Dragon would be the best choice to throw a smoke to, although his health is pretty much at 0. I guess Jelly and Jam's is going to do the rest on his own. Team 24 is in one of the best positions you can possibly be in. They have a hard compound for protection. They can just shoot out and hit people whenever they see. And somebody just died by jumping off the cliff. He might have actually died from the blue zone. Jelly and Jam, he's stuck in the blue. He's going to try to heal one. And then probably going to make his run sooner rather than later. He's going to try another. He really is waiting for Team 24 to leave. That's the idea. But we're going to move on from him. And Detonator died out, and that's it for him. Still have Jelly and Jam. He really wants me to take a look at this guy. Now he's making his run. He's actually going deeper in the blue. I think he's going to go for any meds, and he's just going to do a whole med game at this point. With this compound here, you're probably... Well, it could work. I'm not sure what's the better play. So I'll leave it up to them. Nice grenade, and why did that not kill you? Just trying to jump and shoot at him. Just missing his shots, though. And he makes it in. Ooh, that grenade coming in, and the shots. Oh my God, his health is so low. And he gets knocked from that grenade because his health was at like 1%. He couldn't be anywhere near that grenade. Who's left? So we have one guy left here with Win in particular. He's there's people right over him. And there's one guy in the blue zone still. Oh, there you go. So the guy in the blue zone, let's see if he's going to literally do anything. So he's just, you know, doing the med game. He's running in now. There he is. That's a problem. And nice knock. Nice 2 knocks. Oh, come on. Good try from Bai. I'm not sure if there was just one guy left. It might have been all 4 left at the end. Oh, they won it again. This is the team that already won the first 2 matches, and they won the 3rd match. We still got 1 more to go. I'm just so surprised that yeah, they won it again. That's insane. So yeah, we got 1 more match to go, so don't go anywhere. But let's go through these scores, and we'll figure out who's like close to the top. I already know who's on top, actually, but who's like close to this first place team. Maybe we'll have an idea as we go through this. 3 from Safety, 3 for Pinda Boy, 2 from X4I, and Seiya with 2. So a team total there of 10, just reaching double digit. Congratulations. They've always hit double digit kills, and they've always hit first place. GN Official with 6 from Yamraj, 4 for Senpai, 2 for Bai, and 1 for Hype Salty. So a team total there of 13. I believe GN Official has been doing pretty well. I can't quite put my eye on exact numbers, but I think they've been doing well. And then Win with 4 for Mari and 2 for Dents. So a team total there of 6. Next is XSG with 2 kills from Panther. AL with 0 kills. Forever with 3 for Mad Dog and a team total of 5, 6, 7. Next is GG with 5 kills. Good job, Big Chuck with 3. BU with 4 kills. LB with 0 kills. RIS with 0. ICG with 3 for Shada and a team total of 6. Level with 4 kills. Crave with 3. OGM with 2 for Data and team total of 3. Nepali with 1 kill for Nexo. Try with 0 kills. Crip with 2 for Poppy. 0 with 0. CCT with 2. Orca with 1. UW with 0. And Orca again with 1. Let's continue out of that. Again, GN, Yamraj getting the high kill count there. Trappy with the most assists. And X4I with something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that one is. Boo Noob says Patel. Alright, so what we're gonna do is again match number 4 soon. Let me check if the room code is out. So far I don't see it out yet, so we'll wait for that. Let me change the song. I'm gonna try a whole different station. All right, we're gonna go with. Is there traditional Latin? No. They give me the station, but there's no non-copyright for it. This is called. The station is Upbeat Dance. Let's see how it goes. Get a little more light in the room. Yes, it worked. You know what I would like to really have? Some sort of like large lighting system that would go with the music. You know, that would like beat with it. That would be pretty sick, I feel like, in the background. I don't know how that would even work, but like you'd have to like mix your computer with it. Or it would go with the gunshots and the explosions too. Like maybe a big explosion leads to like a big light coming out. I don't know, just food for thought. Yeah, I really have nothing else to add. I mean, PMCO is coming around the corner, and as we talked about, we're waiting for the app, the Game AC tool. That's supposed to help with anti-cheating, but it's not out for iOS. Outside of that, nothing major is going on in PUBG Mobile. Obviously, there's always some sort of tournament going on, but outside of that, nothing much else. Thank you, Love, for giving the $2 donation. Appreciate the love and support. If you need anything, let me know. Appreciate that. That was really helpful, and really thoughtful too. If you guys are enjoying yourselves on this channel, on this stream right now, make sure to subscribe. Appreciate if you support this channel. Yeah. As I try to put a lot of effort and time into it. All right, let's see. I bet the room is open now. Let's see. Yes, it is. So this one's gonna start at like 5 minutes. Probably gonna start in 5 minutes. Okay. For you guys that are playing, make sure to head in right now because we're on like a 5-minute delay. So if you're not in now, it might have already started. But for those who are just watching, we'll probably start in like 5 minutes. Alright, I'm in. I feel like this thing has been not sturdy. Like I want it set here, but it keeps like shifting. Guess it's fine. It's just me being a baby. You got Kakashi as the Hokage. That's kind of cool. This is from No Game, No Life. He's supposed to be a god. And at one point, I'm trying to remember the lore of the anime for this particular character. So he is a god of games, I think is the actual title of his profession. And there's other gods involved too. But I think the other gods were like fighting. And then at the end of it all, they kind of like destroyed each other. So he was like kind of like the last person left. And since he was able to like kind of rule the world, the whole universe is based on the idea of games. So if you play well in games, you will do well in life. I kind of like that idea, you know, obviously we can all relate to that. Okay. This is from that one. You guys can't see this. Not that one. That one. Yeah, it's Demon Slayer. Obviously, is the name. I think this particular screenshot comes from the recent movie. Pretty sure that's the time he wears blue. So it's yeah, they recently came out with a movie. It was actually out in theaters too. It was like when restrictions were starting to be alleviated, maybe like a few months ago, did the movie come out. I didn't watch it on the screen. I watched it in my house, and I liked it a lot. It's always good. Demon Slayer is one of my favorites. It's just overarching idea is like, you know, well, I guess it's the overarching idea of a lot of anime is like, just try. Keep pushing yourself kind of thing. And I'm out of coffee. This is popping up on the right only. It's Kirito, I think. Although I can't really tell. It's a bit small, so I just assume that's who it is there. I don't know who this is. I don't know if this is an actual anime or not, but I can definitely see it actually being one. Look at this cat. Oh, two cats. I thought it was one cat. I thought that was his body below. And they're wearing like a bear costume. Is that what that is? That's cute. Low battery. Try again. Nope. I can't see it. This one, Hunter x Hunter, not a big fan. Never watched it, so I guess I'm literally not a fan. But I can't say I hate it because I never seen it. Never wanted to get into it. Loves his team forever. Team forever. All right, we're starting. Last match, guys. So make it count. Do your best. And we'll be watching. We'll be watching you. Alright guys, match number 4 of the Nucleotide Scrims, the open Scrims. If you haven't heard from me before, you literally can sign up for future matches yourself with your team using the Discord link below. If you don't have a team, you can find a team through the Discord link below. It's literally meant for everybody, so go for it if you would like to try. Especially good if you're trying to get ready for PMCO. Alright, so with this playing line, it's pretty damn centered. So there's a lot of places you can head to. Military base definitely being one of those. Novo might be a little far, but I definitely can tell if I can definitely see somebody trying to head over there. They may be a little short, but they only have to run a little bit. And it doesn't seem like anyone wanted to go to military base, which is a bit surprising to me. But hey, that's what happens. Yeah, I love when I am trying to figure out where to go. And I have really no idea where I want to go, and I try to make it a little varied. With this plane line, like an easy thing you can try to do is see, all right, how many people are actually on the plane to start, and when do teams first jump? Are they jumping before, like, so they go to military base, or do they jump after? Everyone jumped after military base, after they passed it. So you can be that team's like, oh, no one's going to land at military base because nobody jumped for military base. All right, I'll be the team that goes there. And that's a really great place to loot. I bet teams would have loved to go there if they knew it was cleared to be taken. But because, you know, people didn't pay attention, I think, to how many people were in the cabin and how many people jumped off, they weren't focused on it. So don't mind the, there we go. I was going to say, don't mind the parachute sound. That'll go away. We just need to change perspectives. We still have 2 teams here. Is it the same 2 teams as before? Maybe? No, I don't think so. Mari. I think it was Mari and this team. This team was here last time. The very first match. We literally started here too with a fight. And it looks like it's starting again here with a fight. This is too close quarter of a fight in order to avoid. I don't think anyone can get away from each other now. They pretty much have to fight their way out. I think that's the case. Poppy was just about to pass over, but I think he saw somebody at that house, that car, broken down car. Ooh, a knock on a blank person's name here. So he's gonna go inside the build. Wait, what? How did you get over there? So what? Wasn't he just on the other side of the house? Wait, how did that happen? I'm so confused. Maybe a glitch on my end. But he's now over here, and Poppy is gonna go for the revive by smoking that spot up. The other thing is that one guy for Team 14 is really close to 2 enemies. And so it's Core, looks like. And looks like Core is in a 2v1 against the odds. And a blank is knocked again. And he will get maybe picked up again. He's going to try. Uh-oh. No, he can't. He's got to stop. The drop shot on both of them worked out, and he backs off, too. And he comes back. Oh, my God. The shotgun was perfect choice. Core is just looking at Lab, right, or Londo. And there's Core right now. He takes a shot. He wanted to get out of the house to shoot, but Londo, I think, heard him and changed his choices there. The DP was a good choice there, even though it's not good for short range in particular. It has a lot of rounds to make sure you don't have to reload over a longer period of time. Looks like Dent's got the last few kills here, so congratulations to win. They actually do win. So, and they get to keep everybody. Mari was just about to die out, but staying alive. We're going to go over to AL now. This has been a 3-person team every single match. They have an advantage. I don't know how often they have advantages as a 3-person team, but they do against OGM's Spike. Spike does have all of his teammates alive, but they're all driving. Are they getting here? I guess they have to be, right? There's no way they're just going to leave him back. So, yep, they're going to stop here, and there they are. So, it's going to help out. There's one guy from Team 18 that I think is looking around the window there. It may have just been able to tell how many are in. So now it's straight up a 3v4, no longer having the advantage I was just mentioning about AL. I'm going to switch it. Georgia Pole, a lot of houses here in Georgia Pole, especially North George. The buildings are numerous and big as well, so you're really not going to be able to get a lot of good shots off unless, you know, teams start making mistakes. Or, you know, there's one guy that really is pushing and will not care how many things he passes by. There's so many hiding places in these buildings, and it's kind of also hard to tell what floor everyone's always on. So it's just a bit of a cluster of information that you're trying to interpret while trying to get some kills. So even with these guys so close, one building over, you might not have a fight at all. They may be able to back off. They certainly would be able to if they wanted to. But, you know, it really would decide on whether they want to fight. So we may cut back to that. But we'll head back here. Back to school apartments. It looks like one is not. And it's Sway. Sway, let's see if Lucifer is going to try to reach over. I think revive his teammate on this building. Was it this building? Oh, there he is. He's out. Okay. Lucifer, your Sway's outside. He's probably telling me, hey, I'm on the first floor. Pick me up. And look at that. We'll get this revive. Super close. But Detonator might be out here. And they're going into that room. Got one. Don't open it first! No! Why? That was a big mistake. And you know, I'll mention it every time. Like, it's not hindsight where it's like, oh, if he only knew. He knew. He absolutely had all the information. All Lucifer's out. That's it for the squad. But as I was saying, he absolutely knew how many people were in that room. He literally saw at least 2 people go into the other room. So it wasn't like a question of, you know, oh, I might not get pushed here. And I think I can get this thirst. He knew he was going to get pushed. He knew he was going to die. And he didn't care. He just wanted to make sure he got a kill. And you don't want to do that. Ever. If that's the mentality, you don't really want to. The only time where you can do something like that is when you know you're not getting pushed. But again, he knew he was getting pushed. So there's no reason to do what he did. He could have got the next guy. I mean, he had some good health. It wasn't like his health was super low. He had a really good chance to get 2 in a row right there and maybe a third, in which case he would have cleared it. Chills is knocked. And Mario gets a good shot. Good work. So he didn't go straight for the revive. Instead, he wanted to see, well, are they going to peek themselves out a little bit? Ooh, a grenade comes in. Wait, was that against his own team? Was that CCT's? I don't know. But anyway, a grenade does hit. And here's a molly, but that's not going to be in the right spot. It's actually in the hallway. I believe in the hallway in the middle. Yeah, so that's certainly not going to be anywhere he can really throw. He could try to get a grenade in. Oh, he does. And it unfortunately doesn't hurt them at all. I guess they were just low enough on the stairs where no matter how close it was, the grenade was just never going to hit him. Three teams still here. Chills has been knocked before, but he got picked up by Mario pretty quickly. Yeah, well, we'll go here. South George. Still got the big buildings, but different type. And he sees one in that floor, only for a brief moment. Looks like Warrior is pushing in. He's trying to reach them. I think they're even another building over. Yeah. Another building over, too. He's actually trying to reach it. And he made it into the building. Goes into their first floor as well. Very risky play. He's got a grenade. He's waiting to cook and throw. Let's see if that works. And he misses the opening. Grenade, and that hits! Well, good throw. Perfect timing for that throw, by the way. And now we're going to see an ultimate push. Because there's really no reason not to. So, I don't know if he's going to get this in time. He's going to try. He's going to try. He's going to try. And it works. Oh, no, it doesn't. He literally was on the 0 second. And yet he doesn't get the revive. For that, there was really nothing else he could do. He could try not going for the revive. But you just don't know. You know, sometimes teams don't play reasonably. Oh. What a chaotic scene we just had right here. And Yubin and Shy are still good. And they were able to get a few kills there. Are they gonna... Was that just one guy? No. This is a whole different team. So this whole different team's gonna be coming in. They should push. This would be a very smart move. The third floor. The third floor. In that room. In that room. Very room. In this very room. There we go. They got the two. But they'll get from behind. Jimmy's still alive. Can still work with the AK. There's still another one left, though. With an Uzi. Oh, he needs to reload. He does reload. He gets killed. Way to go. Swag saving the day. This team was able to take down one squad. But they got hurt really badly doing it. Then they got immediately, not even moments. Unfortunately, they couldn't get that one guy. But not even giving it any moment's notice, which was definitely the right play from that other squad. They were a 3-person team, which made things just a little bit off of the full odds they should have had with a 4-person team. That would have been a whole different party then. But CCT still did great pushing another team, getting hurt, doing so, but surviving, and then getting the other team that came around. They do lose 2 players, but how many kills? They must have a lot of kills. They have 7 kills right now, so yeah, you don't get much better than that. They clear all of North George, and the next circle is going to come to them. So at this point, they have a lot of kills. They can kind of camp out a house, and maybe some people will come closer to them so they can add their kill total. They don't have to be aggressive at this point. That's why it's so good to be aggressive early in games, because you don't have to now worry. It looks like they're getting some good shots on that. Yes, they do get the knock. Good shooting. Good shooting here from OGM. But as I was saying, usually you do want to be aggressive early, especially if your team is one of those teams that have all the stuff they need right off the bat. Not necessarily all of it. You don't need everything. But as long as everyone has like some sort of automatic, maybe an AR, UMP at this point now that I know the UMP is much better. And now, you know, then you can start pushing teams. And in the beginning, teams are not ready for multiple reasons. One, they might not have the loot that you do. They might not be expecting a push. I mean, it's early in a match. There's so much space. What's the chance of them landing next to you? So they're not really too focused on what's going on around them at that point. Mostly people in the beginning are just looking down at the floor, trying to find good loot. That's generally what's happening. And if you can be that team that gets all the stuff they need early and then go out quickly to find some kills, I think that is the right thing to do. Dents just took a hit in the back, but luckily stays alive. Slapsoil lost Geel and Krishmal, and that's the only 2 other teammates he had in this round. He's got a big tree to protect him, so He doesn't necessarily need to move. Are they in the... Yeah, they are in the car. They're in multiple vehicles, though, so he might not want to shoot just for that. Ooh, wait a minute. There we go. How he missing? He missed every shot. It looked like he was good, though, too. Uh-oh. Yeah, get in your buggy. Just get out. So someone did stop up top, but they are still not able to get the angle to shoot at Slap Soil. Someone just hit the car once, and, you know, that's it. So he is good. No one's chasing him down. So he took the risk. He tried it, and then he was like, when it didn't work, you're like, okay, it didn't work, whatever. Somebody is knocked across the street from Satam? Is it Tom, maybe? Where's he? Oh, there. Oh, they still have another guy. So it's not just the knocked guy. He's getting the revive right now. And they are just throwing the grenade at the worst place. They think he's at the smoke. What a tricky play that is. Did not make it obvious. And that grenade is a little too far away as well. That was pretty cool. I like what they did there. They threw a smoke in the opposite direction to make them believe that they're behind a certain spot. And then, yeah, and then they just went to the other side. Grenades kept popping over to the smoke. And nothing bad would happen to them. They're going to take this car, probably head out. They only have 2 people left. I don't know if they realize this, but the other team only has 2 people left. So the odds are not terrible. But I think after getting knocked, they probably got a little... I don't know if the word demoralized is the word I'm looking for. But just a little off kilter from it, and we'll go away. There's a drop going down to... I don't know if it's gonna go into the water, I think. There's an AWM inside. On this map, it is a good gun to have. Really, the only map I would not want an AWM in is the Sandhawk. That's it. Erangel's great. I think Erangel, there's enough long-range shooting where it'd be effective. And it's definitely the most powerful bolt-action weapon in the game. Often causes one-shot wonders, one-shot knocks, even if the other teammate or the other opponent is fully healed up with a good helmet. There's a lot of driving right here. There's like, these are none of his teammates, and yet they're shooting at this guy, and they jump out, but yo, that got lucky there. There's still another one though, but that's it. Never mind, not so lucky. Candle comes in with the kill, and he will get a revive for his teammate. I didn't realize Candle was right there next to him. I guess he just drove here with this vehicle. And Big Chuck's not too happy that he got knocked from that guy. But that is what happened, Big Chuck. You're going to have to deal with that. We're going to see... Ooh. He did get hit from across the river, maybe? No, on this side of the river, actually. But they're just using this. All right, they got the McLaren. I think that's a McLaren, right? I don't think that's a Tesla. It's a cool car, though. Looks pretty sick. Yeah, that's a McLaren. And he is driving into town. And he will stop here. Although he didn't quite make it in. He may want to move the car so he can use it later as well. That car will take a lot of damage. And they're going to shoot the tires off it. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're going to want that car later. If they expect to win. But now it's pretty useless with the tires being cut out. So these teams, forever, they need to get into zone. They might be the only team left that hasn't made it to new zone. Pretty sure. Something like... Oh, no, there's another team coming around. And they have a buggy. They're just taking it 2 and 2. There's a car that just literally drove by them. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's an enemy. There's enemies. And there's Sanchu. And one guy just got knocked out already. So that just leaves this guy here. Luckily, teammates are coming in to drive and help out the cause so Santu doesn't have to do this all alone. Shots on the right side. Still a battle between the two. Dance takes a big hit, but I think his teammate's going to be able to take care of business. No, not yet. Mad Dog is knocked. And coming around is Dance, and he gets Love. And Love will be thirsted. Londo doesn't win it. And there's a kill on the other team. The Sandhu, he's definitely going to get pushed after that. Teammates are, the team's not happy. And they get 1, but he can't get 2 and 3. That would just be nearly impossible. So here's a revive on Tay. Mari's just going to go and pick up some loot because he, well, really wants it, or she really wants it. And that will be that. This team has been here a very long time. If you guys remember them trying to hit grenades against a team that they were able to get 1 knock from across the street. So they've been here. Oh. Times is kind of running out in the open now. He doesn't know someone's inside that building or else he wouldn't do this. And there's Satan. Doesn't shoot. I guess the tree was in the way. What an unfortunate set of events right there for Satan. He could have gotten that kill. Now Shada hears them up top, obviously. It'd be hard to miss. So he's... I don't know if he's telling his teammates or what, but there are people in that building. Here's another guy. Time, he's pushing in so he can be right next to his teammate in case he's needed. He certainly will be. So what's the play here? What would you do? It's multiple floors. At first, if you're the team on the outside, throwing grenades would be a great idea. Kind of throw them in random spots. See if you can get lucky. If you don't have any grenades or smokes, you do not have to push. You can if you want. If you feel invigorated to. Here's Time, who's going to try to throw something up. And he does get a knock with it. That should lead to the push. And they do. One's knocked, but look at that. That's why you have teammates. Good job from Shada. So, great job with the grenade. Got real close to make sure it would work. We're going to head over here because it looks like there's... I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Okay. Heading over. I think that's over, though. Unfortunately, they already got the kills. So, FWs, they have 7 total kills. And Simp has 6 on the board. We just saw that 5 kill marker notification. That was pretty damn awesome. We're going to take a look at this now. Here's Spike from OGMs. And a teammate just drove in, but I think the enemies on this side of the buildings are shooting up to try to hit him, obviously. I think Data just shot across the top of this hill to get a different team and kill them. Toxin and Trappy are knocked out. Data might just want to grab this buggy and rotate over to his teammate in this building. And yeah, I don't think that's the wrong idea. I think that's absolutely the right choice. His teammate Spike couldn't really help him out. And you really only want to be in positions where you can get help from your teammates. Because if they can't help you, then you certainly can't help them either. So you might as well just get closer together. When in doubt, get closer. Truni is going to go back up. I think they're going to try to take a more center position. There's so many compounds that everyone's going to be trying to take the different houses. And you really just want to be in the most center position at this point. Because it really doesn't matter if you're centered. Because, you know, it's not like you're going to be taking all the attention being centered in the circle. There's just too many houses that it won't be that won't be a problem. That's the wordage I'm looking for. So that's why they just took center right away. They're not in a pedestal. They're not on a mountaintop where everyone will shoot at them. They're definitely going to be safe and bunkered in. Ooh, there's a guy. Trying to hit Dance. But I think there's like a bar. Yeah, there's like a bar. Try to hit him. Looks like Dents is finally trying to shoot back. These two teams are getting a little close. And they're popping into our view now. Dents on the left. Pinda Boy on the right. He throws in a grenade, almost hitting Dents with it. This team has won every single match so far. If they get the fourth one, that'd be insane. 4 in a row against some really good comp teams. Oh, he didn't realize he was getting turned on. And unfortunately, the guy that got the first knock will get taken down too. Dents is knocked down as well. That just leaves Mari. Mari. So, let's see. There's a smoke for his teammate. I don't know if he's going to survive it, though. I think he just got thirsted out. Yes, he did. So that smoke is a little late. They got the revive here because there was a knock on the second floor. The 4-person team is still a damn 4-person team. I would not be surprised if they win again. There's Dev. This water, being by the water isn't a bad thing, but they will need to move in a minute because that's when the zone will shift once again. Mari gets the first one, goes to the thirst. And he does get the thirst done. So that's why a thirst there works, because he wasn't getting pushed immediately by the second person. She had the time to do it, and she was able to reload with the other team not quite, you know, getting the job done to push. All right, we're going to look around because this certainly isn't the only fight. We got Team 4 looking at Team 22. Way to go with the car, by the way, guys. Shada's just kind of looking around. I probably can hear some people in that building, to be honest. And his teammate is over here by that building. Not a bad spot. And then I think the only other team is this one. Team 16. Who they got? OGMs. Everyone's in the next zone except for one. Oh, let me shift it. Pinda Boy is knocked. So those guys that are by the water's edge are starting to get pushed by the blue. And Simp gets knocked. And Dev got taken down too. So that is it for that team that was by the water. 4 teams left. Ooh, just missing that. And now he's getting shot from there. Oh, he got a hit actually. Did he get that? Yeah, he got the knock, I think. Yeah, he did. Nice. I thought he didn't get it, but he did get it. It was super quick. Grenade, but is that going to this building? He almost went down to the floor where the grenade was going toward. Time needs to heal. And time heals all wounds, apparently. So there you go. He will heal all wounds. The one team that is farthest away from the zone is Team 4, and that will affect them in 30 seconds unless they want to try to move it now. I think that is the right choice. So that was a good push. Good job getting around this. Need to do it. Team 16 just getting in. They are safely in zone. Grenade popped over. Doesn't reach. He's got another grenade. Thought maybe he'd give this one a go too. Shoots down the door. And he wants to throw a grenade into the center. No, he's going to the right rim. That might be the right choice. But no, it's not. Wrong room. That will be fine. Grenades continue to come in. There's Say on the right. There's a grenade can be thrown in. Another grenade coming in. And Spike's just missing those hits. 3 teams left at this point. throws a grenade into the doorway, hoping that maybe that'll take one guy out. And unfortunately, no, that won't work. And there's another blown up player. And now we're left with 2 teams. Candle and Big Chuck. It's a duo. They heard all the gunfire. They know exactly where they are. And that'd be cool if they pushed it in order to take this team out. This team, again, right now that we're looking at, they won match number 1, match number 2, and match number 3. It's been pretty insane from this squad. So they can continue to finish this up with the finishing touch of the last squad across from them. Then they legit win every single match in this particular event. The blue zone seems to be, I think, affecting Team 24 the most. And that grenade almost takes down just shooting through that smoke, hoping for a beautiful hit. Look at all the smokes around there. Big Chuck takes a big hit. And he does get Chuck. Candle's out there, and he will die out as well. So that does go to the team that won every single match. CRT AU. They won every single match in this event. I haven't seen that in a very long time, especially in PUBG Mobile. God damn, 4 matches in a row. So Pinda Boy with 4, 2 for Seiya, 1 apiece from Safety, and X4I. A team total here of 8. So very impressive. This was the first time they did not have double-digit kills. But that's not the important piece right here. They literally still got 4 kills in every single game. GG with, or they got a kill, or they got a win in every single game. 4 for Big Chuck, 2 for Candle, for GG, a team total of 6. Then OGMs with 4 for Data and 1 for Toxin, a team total of 5. Next on the list, we got ICG with 3 for Shada and team total of 5 as well. FWs with 10 total kills, 6 from Simp alone, and Dev with 4. That's a great kill combination. Next, we do have a lot of kills here too. Dense with 4, 3 from Mari, a team total of 9. UW with 0 kills, Nepali with 0 kills, Forever with 3 kills from Sandu. CCT with 4 for Shy and a team total of 7 kills. GN Official with 1 for Bai. XSG with 4 total kills. BU with 0. Orca with 0. AL with 0. 0 with 0. And Crip or CRP with 0 kills too. All right. That's it for the matchup here. Here are your top players. Simp, Swag, and Pinda Boy. Yeah, you just got to give it up for that squad. Jesus Christ. 4 wins in 4 matches in a comp event. There's no bots in this. Like, they're just teams. And they managed to literally win every single one. I'm really amazed. Impressed and amazed. All right, so that was it. As you guys know, we only have the 4 matches. My next time I'm going to be streaming will be on, it should be Sunday, tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. for Cranked Up. So that'll be another PUBG Mobile event. I hope you guys come to watch. If you have any questions for me, obviously let me know. I hope I can help. And I will see you then, I hope. Take care. Thank you also to Nucleotide for allowing me to stream this event. And peace out. Later.